What's up, yo? Welcome back to the channel, Better Call Saul, Season 3, Episode 8. This one is called Slip. Real quick, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. That's the schedule for Better Call Saul this week. I think that's what it's going to look like going forward. It'll probably change again, but regardless, we're trying to wiggle the schedule around, try to make it fit. But that's the plan for this week, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Okay. Wow. Shit's going down. Mike.
I mean, what could slip mean other than like slip and Jimmy?
Maybe Jimmy slipping. Maybe, you know, Mike and Nacho have a little plan. Maybe they slip.
They might slip.
Maybe Hector slips. Maybe, who knows?
Nacho slips with the pills.
Yeah, there's a lot of options. But regardless, I feel a lot of tenseness and a lot of freaking out about to go down.
Yes.
Because things they feel like they're in kind of a bad place. Jimmy is starting to kind of like lose it feels like. The business that he's trying to create and build, because he's not a lawyer anymore, isn't working. No. He's trying to sell commercial production. People aren't buying into it. It's a struggle. He's giving stuff away for free. He's bringing that home. Him and Kim feel like they're clashing a little bit. She feels uncomfortable. It seems like she's even kind of like off her game a little bit, kind of snapping at Paige during
She's got a lot on her plate.
There's a lot going on there, and I feel like there's a lot of stress building because they've got this big old office that they got to pay for. And now Jimmy is clearly...
She's got to pay for.
Right. I mean, Jimmy's clearly like emptying out his bank account to, you know, fulfill his end of the deal. But maybe slip is that he actually slips back into slipping Jimmy, because we saw that a little bit in that episode where he's like, how about that guy? Like, maybe he starts scamming people again. Oh, maybe that's part of how he starts making money do this. That could be really dangerous. But this whole situation with Nacho and Hector now, and Mike has inserted himself because he wants to make sure that Nacho does it right. Because Nacho's like, oh, I'm just going to switch the pills. And then it ends like, there.
No, and then you got to switch them back.
Yeah, you got to do a lot more than just swap the pills out. You got to there's work that goes into this kind of plan. And it's really good to have a guy like Mike around.
Yeah.
Because he legitimately, you talk about attention to detail, like something I struggle with sometimes. That dude, he is like Superman when it comes to attention to detail.
Yes, he is.
That's why he comes in and cleans up messes.
That's right.
Later in, the other show. But yeah, he sees every scenario. It feels like it just plays out in his head.
Right.
He's like, if you do this, this is every potential repercussion and result that's going to play out. If you put it the pills and he dies, they're going to look at the pills. You can't have a bottle full of empty pill. Like, they're going to look into it. Like, Mike is so smart. He is so detailed.
It's that other perspective.
Yeah, it's just so cool to see that playing out. The betting lines keep switching here on who is responsible for Hector becoming what he becomes. And right now, Nacho's at the top of that list. Do you think he's still there?
I feel like maybe he'll be able to pull this off.
Or does he slip?
And Hector has a stroke.
Oh, jeez.
I know everybody just loved that. Yeah. I was just like, ooh, that didn't sound good.
Out of context, that's horrible.
Yeah.
In context, not as horrible. So, yeah, there's a whole lot going on. I feel like it's stress time. We still don't know necessarily what Chuck's up to. Last we saw of him, he was calling the doctor wearing a spacesuit out in public on a public phone.
Yeah.
I don't know where that goes. It's kind of interesting. His story has become something that I was barely at all interested in early to being really intrigued with now, because Jimmy went to the insurance, he threw on this whole act, and is potentially
threw Chuck right under the bus.
Potentially going to get him in a lot of trouble. That's not good, because he's like
with HH.
It's in the transcript. It's like, dude, you had to throw that in there, of course.
Right.
Jeez.
I'm like, I don't know. I feel like maybe he didn't have to take it that far. I feel like he already hurt Chuck back for what he feels like he's been wronged.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he didn't have to go that extra step.
I agree with
just
that.
me.
I
I mean-
totally like. He already got his victory. Like,
Yeah, I still love Jimmy. It just...
I mean, technically like it depends on how you view a year away from your profession and your career. Like, that's got to be a hard way to survive.
From being a criminal lawyer.
Right. But I think part of that has to do with what even Kim was saying and acting like, because she said it multiple times. She's like, even when she was talking to Paige, she's like, we took advantage of a sick man. And then later it was like, was there another way that we could have done this? And he snapped at her.
No.
And so...
No, it had to be done.
So I have a feeling that whatever was building inside of Jimmy previously, I think Kim's comment about Chuck might have just sent him over the edge and was like, if I'm going down in a blaze of glory, I'm bringing everyone around me with me.
Well,
like,
and he's really trying to get that money.
Right.
You can tell he emptied his bank account. Where is he living right now? Is he living at Kim's?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably sleeping in his car.
Or in the back of the nail salon?
Shit.
Can't pay them.
Yeah, it's definitely not a good situation for him. I feel like he's in in the middle of a spiral, and maybe he'll hit a home run somewhere. Maybe he'll catch a break with one of his commercials. Who knows? It doesn't feel like it currently. Who knows? I'm interested to see where Gus is at. Yeah. We're winding down to the end of season 3. I'm really excited. Do you have any other thoughts before we jump into this?
Nope.
It's showtime, folks!
Let there be light.
And then there was light.
Oh, flashback.
I remember when we used to ditch Fourth, come in the back door, tell your folks it was a free period.
Odell's Algebra 2.
Mr. Odell. Man, that guy was a butthole.
What is this?
Boom. Indian head penny. That's worth about $3. We polish it up. Run the coin game. This is actually rare. I mean, you can see it. 300. Easy.
300, you like it. What's the deal with the coins?
When I was working the register, guy comes in, he pays with a couple bucks, and this. It's a George Washington silver. I tell my dad, Pop, this quarter is rare. It's worth $4. He hightails it out of here to give it back. He can't find the guy, so he tapes it to the side of the register. He's hoping that this guy will come back so he can return it. After about a week, I make it disappear. And after that, every day after school, I'm checking the till. You know, something catches my eye, stick it in the box, put it up there for good luck.
He just couldn't handle the fact that his dad was like an insanely good person.
What do you say? Time to get moving?
Let's go.
So I think that foreshadows what Jimmy's going to do.
Yeah.
He's going to pull out, I'm sure he's still got a bunch of coins left over. He's going to start scamming people with his coins.
He's just going to scam people in general.
Yeah.
Look at that shot. So pretty. Every noise like scares the shit out of me. I'm like, oh my God, something's gonna happen.
Dude. Shit.
I love these shots though.
Is that the dude that Mike got killed?
I found a dead body off the old post road. No, I don't want to give my name. I was trespassing. You better send someone out there to find him before the coyotes do.
Wow. Mike had to take care of it. He had to like fix
As much as he can.
right or wrong.
Yeah.
With this kind of improvement, it won't be long before I'm back to work full time. And then soon after, I'm going to get back into court. I haven't argued a case in almost 3 years, so that's next.
Is he motivated because Jimmy's not practicing?
Maybe.
Let's talk about the night you first called me. You sounded very distressed.
I had to walk 10 blocks to a payphone. That was extremely uncomfortable. I had an incident, perhaps the worst experience of my life.
Check the transcripts.
Yeah.
This condition To me, it's as real as that chair. But what if it's not? What if it's all in my head? And if that's true, if it's not real, then what have I done?
That could be a really big realization for him.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that he's even gotten this far is just amazing.
Yeah.
Looking good. We about ready?
Just about.
I gotta hand it to you. This is the busiest weekday we've had in the last 6 months.
Good job. It worked.
I just got off the phone with the station. You don't even work for them.
I never said I worked for the station. Saul Goodman Productions, remember? You work with us, so you don't have to deal with the bureaucrats at KWBV. We take care of everything.
The station just quoted me $450 per. What's to stop
my
us
God.
from paying the station to just keep running the one we have?
That's not what we agreed to. That commercial, it doesn't actually belong to you, and you can't run it without my permission.
Okay, $450 is now off the table. Yeah. Crew of yours?
We are not gonna pay you $6,500 for something that we can do ourselves. You got it?
Fuck these guys, man.
I mean, they did agree to something verbally.
There was nothing written.
I know. Jimmy can't pull his lawyer card out.
Put that camera back up. Roll it.
It's not gonna do it, Dan.
Don't give me any lip, okay? Just roll it. Make sure it's pointed in my direction.
Oh no, what is he gonna do?
Blackmail them.
No, if you're getting
Guys, sorry to interrupt.
We are with customers right now. Please, all right? Just go.
Best of luck in all your future endeavors.
Go.
Oh shit.
Drumstick, it was laying loose in the aisle.
Somebody call an ambulance.
No, you don't need to. Oh, yes, an ambulance. That's a good idea. You guys have liability insurance, right?
Oh shit.
I got a friend, Billy Gatwood. He's a driller. Anyway, the poor bastard's tangled up in some kind of a interstate wrangle between Texas and New Mexico. I told him about the job you're doing for us. I know he'd love to talk to you.
Kevin, your faith in me it means a lot.
I thought I saw some familiar faces.
Howard.
Kim, sit.
Dick?
Shit.
All's well with the expansion? I saw you got that branch approved on your original timeline after all.
We did, thanks to Ms. Wexler here.
Well, Kim's one of the best. You're lucky to have her. Seems like just yesterday she was logging hours in doc review. Always a pleasure to see one of our proteges spread her wings and leave the nest.
What's the point of throwing that in there?
He's just being an asshole.
Is he trying to like...
He's trying to ruffle her feathers.
Yeah.
I think it worked.
Kim, hello again.
Howard, sit. I insist. Sorry to interrupt. I just needed to give Howard something.
Marie Austin. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Good to see all of you.
That was a fat check.
Sorry to hold things up.
What the hell is this?
You were very generous when I left HHM, but it never sat right with me that you covered my law school loans.
Seemed to sit right at the time.
Now that I'm able to afford it, I want to pay you back.
Well, you appreciate the gift.
Yes, I do.
You know what I'm doing in there? I'm doing damage control with every one of our clients, trying to repair the reputation of the firm after you and Jimmy dragged it through the mud. So I take you out of the mailroom, put you through law school, mentor you, and then when you leave and stab me in the back, that's my fault. I'm not cashing this. Your debt is forgiven, but anything else, that's on you.
All Jimmy and I did was show the situation for what it is. And if you are hiding that from your clients, well, Howard, that's on you.
Bitch.
Damn, dude.
She's so good. I love her so much.
Fucking Howard, dude.
Piece of work.
I'd probably be pissed off too if I was in his position. So instead of giving him empty pills, he's just gonna give him ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Maybe they, I guess, I don't know. I feel like they would still investigate the pills if he has heart failure because of anything.
I feel like this is just bad. This is just a really bad... I don't know how else he would get his dad out of the situation, but also this just seems real bad.
I mean, Hector put him in a horrible spot.
He did. I don't know about all this.
I mean, at least he's practicing.
That's true. I'm so... Oh my God, I'm nervous.
probably not going to be the way to do it.
Wow. Oh, Jesus.
The white ceiling. Green basket.
Okay.
Did you get a fucking free guitar?
Right.
What's up?
New guitar.
That is something.
I sold the rest of my ads. They love the response they got. They're so impressed they threw in this baby.
Selling by the one and only Richie Blackmore.
Wow.
That's my half. Good for the next 6 weeks.
Jimmy, I wasn't
Just take it so we're square, all right?
You don't have to push yourself like this.
I'll do what I have to do to take care of my half. You do what you have to do to take care of yours. End of story.
Money causes problems in relationships.
Sure does.
I mean, you believe me, right?
Yes.
Why do you need that validation? Because you're in the wrong?
I mean, Kim's clearly doing really well for herself right now.
I hope.
I mean, she was able to write that check for
But she
Howard.
panicked while doing it, so...
Well, of course. Anytime you write a check that large, it's going to give you a little bit of a panic attack, I would hope.
Mr. Gatwood, hi, Kim Wexler. I've been reviewing your documents, and I thought I might have had to refer you to a colleague, but I think I may have a solution to your problem myself.
Uh-oh.
Do you think you have some time this week? We could sit down and talk?
Is she going to take on too much?
Chuck, Howard.
AC is broken. And your fans are not doing shit.
It's nice to see Crazy 8 back after getting his ass beat.
You're good.
The nectar.
Don't give two fucks.
You can already tell his demeanor is starting to shift a little bit. He's like, fuck this shit.
I know
Almost.
he's not like, you know,
Yeah.
collared.
Maybe he's just uncomfortable because it's hot as fuck in there.
What?
This one looks funny.
Bring it here.
You see, is it fake?
Oh my god, dude.
No, it's fine.
I'm so sorry, Don Hector.
My heart is racing. Oh my god, dude. I can't even watch this shit so much. I'm fucking scared. Fuck, I'm scared! I'm so scared!
Oh my god. I would be shaking too. Holy shit, I'd be horrified.
I'm horrified right now.
You can't abort mission at this point either.
Nope, you just gotta fucking do it. Sweating, not only from the broken AC.
At least the AC gives him an excuse to be sweating.
Fuck, oh my god. Fucking panicking.
Nice shot, bro. Did he notice? Why did they zoom in on his face like that?
Right? Did the cook notice? Freaking out, man! I'm freaking
Dude,
out!
Seriously. Man.
I'm
this shit
sweating.
is stress-
I'm sweating.
This shit
Oh
is
my
stressful.
god.
It's so stressful.
Hey, buddy, you want to get out of here? How much is it worth to you?
What? Leave me alone, yo.
$700 and you're gone.
I don't have $700.
Hey, you got a couple grand in your sock.
Oh, bitch.
$700. You can get me out of here.
Alright, you can do what you gotta do.
The hell's this?
Hurt my back.
You're not getting your hours.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna give me my hours. I'm gonna sue you.
You signed a waiver.
Signed a waiver with the city. I'm suing you, personally.
Oh, shit.
I think I'll bring that guy, make it a class action thing. You knowingly prevented him from visiting his child in the hospital. If that isn't intentional infliction of emotional distress, what is?
That's crazy. Crazy hasn't even started.
I can also sue you for failure to approve community service hours. That's a direct violation of your duties as an agent of the state of New Mexico.
I'm only doing my job. And just for tickles.
Maybe I throw in failure to treat and mitigate damages suffered by me due to injuries sustained under your watch.
Injury?
My back.
The waiver clearly
That
states...
waiver's gonna make Swiss cheese look solid. And in a personal lawsuit, it's a fart in the wind. Out here, you might be King Douche Nozzle, but in court, you are little people. You can go to your wife, you can explain to her you're about to lose your job, your pension.
Whatever pinhole of a reputation you got at the bowling alley.
Or let my friend here visit his sick daughter in the hospital, and you can let me rest my back on the sacred, now litter-free New Mexico soil. We keep our hours.
Fine.
Oh my god.
Is this the official birth of the criminal lawyer?
Get out of here.
Holy shit.
Here you go. I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yo, I'm on my way. Yeah.
Slippin' Jimmy.
A criminal lawyer.
Using his law knowledge to fuck with people.
I mean, that guy was a dick.
That guy was a dick. But that's, I mean,
He's still
it's
doing his
still
job.
wrong.
Right, he's still doing his job.
Just because somebody's an asshole doesn't mean you can take advantage of them. Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
Unless you can get away with it. No. Not saying that.
What is this show doing to you?
I'm savage.
Oh my god, y'all.
But what is Mike doing? All that money, what is he doing? And now I'm stressed out about Nacho again. Fuck.
I've got a problem I think you can help me with. I've got cash I can't spend. If anything happens to me, my family will never see it. Now, it seems to me you opened this place to solve a similar problem.
And you think that solution could be applied to you?
As a one-time arrangement.
It would be unwise for us to be publicly associated.
Because of the Salamancas.
If they were to take notice, there would be consequences for both of us.
Totes.
Perhaps there is a way. One with a degree more difficulty. But one I may be able to arrange.
Would 20% overcome this difficulty?
I would not take money from your family.
Aww.
There it is.
At the end of the episode, I need to know more things.
Let's
I need to know.
Go. The Mike Gus marriage has begun. I was just going to post a job for a head of security. Would you like to be my head of security for my entire operation?
That's nuts. That's nuts.
That was a strong episode.
That was stressful. Very, very stressful.
Very strong episode.
Yeah. I mean, it was stressful with Kim and Howard.
Yeah.
And then stressful with Chuck at the grocery store. And then stressful with fucking Nacho and Hector. Oh my God.
It's like, was there any suspicion at all?
I feel like there would be. I mean, like...
Like, did he hear the pills rattle in his pocket?
Right?
Did he feel his jacket move?
Oh my God.
Was the cook watching?
Oh my God.
Dude. That's gonna be, oh man, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm scared for Nacho, but the dude's got some skills.
He's got some.
Thanks to Mike, he's got a good plan.
He's got some grande cojones.
Dude, and his idea with the air conditioning was probably a really good idea.
It made Don Hector take off his jacket.
Yeah, and made everyone uncomfortable, and like he was like shaking while he was doing stuff. Like he probably would have been sweating, like in that moment.
I feel like he
Because I would have been stressed and scared.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like I feel like you have been like way more pissed off about the AC being broken, but the fact that he's like doing something shady, he wasn't pissed off. He was just fucking scared out of his damn mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I speak English.
No regrets.
Oh man, like it feels like it's gonna come down real hard this season. Nuts. Because they left that open ended. We got to see how that plays. Like, did we just see the official birth of the criminal lawyer?
And
I mean, he's Jimmy McGill still.
Yeah.
Saul Goodman's just a production company name that he's using, but still, you could tell he felt real comfortable doing that shit.
Well, I think like the light bulb went off. Like, oh, well, I'll just sue you then.
Yeah. And he friggin' worked the dudes at the guitar shop by slipping. And
That
falling.
was the slip. Well, also the slip of the pills.
Yeah.
So it was a double.
A lot of slipping.
It was a double slip.
A lot of slipping. But yeah, that definitely felt like the official birth of the criminal lawyer.
I agree.
Because he looked like he was enjoying that a lot. Just talking down to somebody who knows nothing about the law.
Right.
And just saying all this fancy stuff and throwing around all these big figures and threatening with your house and your car and your family. It's like, fuck! I'm not going to go to court.
I wouldn't want
Oh,
to either,
man.
I don't fucking blame the dude. Jesus.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I'm a little nervous. Like, I specifically told you last episode, don't worry about Kim. But now I feel like she's taking on too much.
Yeah. I'm worried about people I like, so I'm worried.
Just the idea that she's going to take on that other kind of situation and look into that I don't even know what I would call it. What is...
It's an oil company?
No, but like whatever the situation is.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's like someone's getting sued or something, but regardless, she's going to do some work to figure out what's going on there. On top of doing all this work for Mesa Verde, on top of being stressed out about the money situation with Jimmy, because, said it during the episode, money causes relationship problems. If there's a money issue, there's going to be a people issue. Like, it's just kind of the way it goes. Money creates stress, and you can't have stress in a have
Well,
I mean, there's always
certain level of stress.
There's always
okay.
there's always some stress. Like you can't have that. You can't have stress about money.
Right.
That causes a big problem.
Yep.
So that makes things really kind of interesting and nerve-wracking and all that good stuff. So, damn. Do you have any other thoughts?
No.
Do you have emojis?
Yes. So, we've got the pill. Duplicate from last episode.
Got to use it again.
But it's very relevant.
And nerve-wracking.
Yes.
And very important.
And then we've got a melting ice cube for the AC being broken.
It's so hot in here. Got to take my jacket off. I'm sweating.
Oh my god. And then finally, an orange vest for Jimmy. Getting folks out of community service.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, man, the guy's got to go visit a sick kid. Or make a drug deal.
Whatever.
You know.
Mug mealer.
Yeah. That's good. I like that. All right, what are the emojis?
Pill, melting ice cube, orange vest.
Could you imagine not having AC out in the desert? If
I
it's
can't
hot?
imagine having no AC any fucking where,
That
man.
would suck.
If it's even
would
like
be
the
hot.
slightest bit humid, I'm
Yeah.
like, crank up the AC.
Brutal. So brutal. They were just sweating like friggin' pigs in that restaurant. It's brutal.
I mean,
So,
in New Mexico.
Yes, in the desert. There are the emojis right there for ya. In case you forgot. Left them up. put them down in the comments below. We love seeing them. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and share your thoughts on this episode. What did you think? What levels were your stress at? High, really high, or extremely high?
8.5, sometimes a 9.
There is no low or medium option because you need to be stressed. So yeah, do all that. We'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.